Every morning as I rode the subway to work, I found solace in the mundane rhythm of the city, until an unsettling voice began to whisper in my ear. It was a voice that seemed to know the very essence of my being, each syllable laced with an eerie familiarity. "I know what you did," it would murmur, sending shivers down my spine. At first, I dismissed it as a figment of my imagination, the result of stress and lack of sleep. But the voice persisted, growing more insistent, promising to unravel a truth I had buried deep within. As the days passed, the whispers became more elaborate, recounting details of a childhood I had long forgotten, or perhaps chosen to forget. The voice spoke of a night shrouded in darkness, a night when a simple game of hide and seek with my cousin took a sinister turn. I remembered the cold air biting my skin, the frantic calls of my name, and then, nothing. The voice filled in the gaps, narrating a tale of innocence lost, of an accident that was no accident, and a pact made in desperation. The subway had become my confessional, the voice my relentless priest. Compelled by a force I couldn't comprehend, I began to investigate, retracing the steps of my youth. Old family photos, grainy and worn, hinted at something amiss, a cousin who vanished without a trace. My parents, when questioned, grew pale and evasive, their eyes flickering with a fear that mirrored my own. The voice was guiding me to a truth that was both liberating and damning, urging me to confront the shadows of my past. I found myself standing at the edge of a forgotten forest, a place that seemed to pulse with a life of its own, the whispers now a cacophony of unrelenting accusations. In the final act of this macabre revelation, I uncovered an old tree with initials carved into its bark, a silent witness to the sins of my childhood. As I touched the rough surface, the voice crescendoed into a scream, a tortured wail that echoed through the trees. In that moment, the memories flooded back, my cousin's terrified eyes, the push, the fall, and the silence that followed. I had buried the truth to save myself, but the voice had resurrected it to claim what was long overdue. As the forest closed in around me, I understood that the whispers would never cease, for they were the cries of a soul I had condemned to eternal darkness.